Hi, this is Stephanie, and I'm reporting for, oh gosh, I must be getting close to day 80 of my 100-day challenge. And I'm sitting here in the garden, listening to the sound of the bees pollinating all the raspberry blossoms, which I'm excited to eat, and smelling the roses and just so many gorgeous flowers here right now. So I'm reporting for yesterday and today's practices. Yesterday I was working with a few women at, I have 2 times a week clients that I go to in Sunnybray at an addictions and burnout treatment center. So my practice yesterday was with them, and I generally do like a check-in medical intuitive assessment, I guess you could say, of what they need most that day, and then I do that with them. And it turned out to be like this very sensual, lots of kind of like sort of lazy on the mat on the front and on the back, like low on the ground kind of Tao yoga class, focusing on the hips and the spine and stretching the upper body, but lots of work in clearing the spine, and also working with massaging the abdomen. And that was nice, but what I've learned in contrast to today was that shouldn't really count as my practice, because I was doing that more for them. Like, it was specifically channeled what movements they need. And I say that in contrast today because I've been doing a practice today that was channeled specifically for my body and for healing what's going on in my body. So I have like a pretty painful issue that's been really bothering me yesterday in my left hip and my lower back. So bending down in the garden a lot and squatting and getting up was really difficult. And so before my practice today, I tuned in to see what I should be doing for myself. And I got to do what was it? Yeah, sitting in cross-legged position and just leaning over each knee. First, using the wine bottle, because I don't have a foam roller, to roll out the side of the hip and the back of the hip on the glutes, and also in the front a little bit on the hip flexor. And some strengthening, like coming up into this V position with your legs up, and also like continuing to open the quad by going into the splits, just a straight on splits. And so I do feel like I got a lot of energy moving. I can feel my left foot tingling right now, so that tells me that lots of energy is moving down the left side of my body and out my foot. So practice for myself is really important. So I guess, as a person who teaches other people, I could count that, but I've just decided that it's better not to, that I should always do practice that's just for me and specific to my body, because I can work that way, and I see all the poses that I'm meant to be doing that day that are kind of prescriptive for exactly what I need. So, yeah, anything else I want to say today? My cold is getting a little bit better, and today's going to be another day in the garden. And what else? I don't know, nothing is really coming to me to share, other than I'm still enjoying doing my practice every day. I don't think I could really function in the best way that I can possible if I didn't spend this little bit of time focusing on myself every day. It feels really, really important for me to be generous and giving to myself. I believe that when I really allow myself to receive for myself, that opens me up to receive in so many other ways. And I really feel like that's evident in my life, because right now I'm pretty much living my dream. This is exactly what I wanted. I made a vision board. I've been making vision boards as a form of like artistic and creative self-healing for a while, and so many things on my vision board are actually all true. If I take it out and look at it right now, I'd just be like, oh yeah, it's all coming true. And I'm just chuckling a little bit inside because I recently watched a really funny video. J.P. Sears, the ultra spiritual, uh, how to be ultra spiritual, and he does all these really funny videos on all kinds of like ultra spiritual things, including the vision boarding one was really funny. So I've really been enjoying watching his videos because he really taps into sort of like the shadow aspect of lots of people who are on a spiritual path. And it's really hilarious. It's so funny. If you get a chance to look him up on YouTube, I highly recommend it for a good chuckle. Anywho, I think that's it for me today. And I'll end with just a little bit of amazing sound.